What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Views. Tonight, I'm going to be doing a revisit of the one and only, the classic, Busch. Busch beer, as it says on the label. This is coming in at 4.3% ABV, 16 fluid ounce can. And I actually picked up a 6-pack of these today at Walmart for $8 and some change. It might have been right around $9 after tax. I can't exactly remember. Didn't even look at the receipt. But it was $8 and some change before tax. So, obviously, it used to be cheaper than that. I think it used to be around $5 something, like $5.90 something back in the day when I used to get these. Same price for the Busch Light as well. But a couple years ago, this is actually a beer that I had always overlooked. would see it, and I've had it before, and I thought that I had reviewed it, and it turns out that I didn't. So the first time I actually reviewed this was just a little over 2 years ago. Never even had it featured on my channel until then. So this is, I believe, my first revisit. The initial review that I did, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. So we'll see what I think about it tonight. So let's go ahead and pour it into a glass. This is actually a new glass I picked up today at the Dollar Tree, $1.50. Thought it was pretty unique, so I grabbed it. Plus, my beer glasses are all scuffed up. That happens after a while. I guess I don't take good care of my glassware. But it's from the Dollar Tree, so I can just go get another one. All right, Church King the can because it pours better that way. Pours way better, actually. Even drinking out of a can, I don't know if you guys have ever, if you have something like this, or a pocket knife, or anything you can, like, puncture the can with. But when you drink, you know that gluck, 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 gluck kind of feeling you get when you drink? That's the only way I can describe it. Out of a can, if you put a hole in it, the airflow is better, so it like kind of pours into your mouth. It's a very strange feeling. But if you have never tried that, definitely give it a try. You might actually prefer it. So let's just pour this up. It's a nice, easy pour, and it is very, very pale. Look at that. That is a good-looking beer right there. About, in this glass, about 4-finger head, very narrow at the top. A nice, light, very lightly golden yellow, very pale appearance. Smell. It's got a malty sweetness. A little bit of like a grain type of a smell. Little, maybe a touch grassy. Smells pretty good. Let's go ahead and top this off. Bring that head right up there to the surface. So yeah, I believe this is actually a 16-ounce glass. I have a little bit left in here, but we have a little bit of foam on top. So let's go ahead and crack into this. Busch beer at 4.3%. Let's dive in. Cheers. Very, very smooth, easy drinking. Drinks like a light beer, although it has a little bit more flavor to it than Busch Light does. It's got a decent amount of sweetness on the back end. Absolutely no bitterness to speak of. Super, super clean, refreshing. Better than I remember it being, actually. I've had this before. Several times. Decent amount of lacing there on the glass. I mean, there's just nothing offensive about it. It's completely easy drinking, crisp, clean, refreshing, everything obviously you want your lagers to be. Your American lagers at least. Definitely a nice barbecuing, grilling type of a beer. Or a lawnmower beer, as they say. Let's go ahead and pour the rest in. Yeah, it's just... It is a good beer-flavored beer. Nothing bad to say about it. It's actually quite refreshing right now. This is my first beer of the evening. It's tasting good and it's going down smooth. Can't really complain. So I'm like I said, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10 on my first review of it. It's gonna get a higher score for me tonight than it did prior. It's got a slightly above a light mouthfeel, so I'm just going to say light to medium mouthfeel on it. Doesn't have as much carbonation as Busch Light. So it's not as prickly. Like I said, it's got a decent amount of sweetness on the back end. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a good beer. It's a good affordable beer. It's definitely a good option if you want something that's not necessarily light, but not something as heavy as Budweiser, I guess. This isn't as full-bodied as a Budweiser would be, or something, even stronger, like an ice beer or something like that. This is right above light-bodied. So I'm just going to say it's a medium-bodied, light to medium-bodied, full-flavored beer. Lower ABV than most full-flavored beers. Even Corona is 4.6. PBR 4.7. Budweiser's 5. I believe Coors Banquet is 5. Could be wrong on that one. Maybe it's 4 something. I can't remember. But they're all higher than this. This is 0.1 above your standard light beer, which is 4.2 or 4.1. Well, technically 4 to 4.2. I've seen beers as low as 3.8 in the light beer category, but the stuff that I drank, 4.2. As far as the rating, like I said, gave it an 8.5. I'm going to go ahead and give this... let me go ahead and get another sip, and then I'll give you a rating. It's just a good beer. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and stick this one with a 9.2 out of 10 for an American Adjunct Lager. This is a good option. Definitely a good option. So, if you guys, I was about to say if you can find it in your area. If you can't find Busch in your area, then that's a bizarre. You live in a bizarre area. Because this stuff is everywhere. So, if you have never had Busch, or even if you have had Busch, go pick some up. Walmart has them in singles usually. Gas stations has them in singles, so you don't have to commit to buying a 12-pack or a 6-pack like I did. But I'm going to enjoy these. I'm definitely going to drink them and enjoy them. So yeah, 9.2 out of 10 from me here at Beer Views. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. And if you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.